Hey Gemini, this is going to be your what's going on between us reading. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single Gemini. If it does resonate with you, wonderful. But if it does not, please feel free to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign. And I will leave a timestamp in the comment section for when the reading actually begins. So let's jump into that. Can I please get a clear and concise message for my Geminis? Please, a clear and concise message for Gemini's greatest good, please, on what's going on between them and the person that's on their mind. What's going on between Gemini and the person that's on their mind? What's the relationship dynamic and what do we see coming up for these two? Clear and concise message, please, for my Geminis. Clear and concise message for my Geminis, please. What's going on with the person? What's going on with this person right here? What's going on with person B, please? What's the overall energy for these two? What do I need to know? What's the overall energy between these two? The relationship dynamic, what do I need to know? And what is the upcoming energy for these two? From now to the end of March. Okay, Gemini, you are definitely here, as well as Capricorn, also Taurus and Virgo and Pisces are strong here, and of course Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini are here for you all. So again, that could be fall in anywhere in their placements, and it may not be any one of those signs, so just telling you what's here. So let's jump into this. Gemini. So let's start out with the kind of overall energy between the two of you, and it's the King of Pentacles. I'm getting a very, very kind of austere, serious energy between the two of you, almost as if like there's a discussion that needs to happen, like a sit down with this King of Pentacles energy. I feel like there's a talk that needs to happen about what's happening like tangibly between the two of you. Almost a kind of the discussion about where you two stand with one another. I feel like it's time for that with this King of Pentacles energy. I think that it's time to kind of evaluate. Yeah, I get strong evaluation energy from this King of Pentacles, and I feel like both of you know it. It's time to evaluate kind of what this relationship is. So let's start with person A and see where they're at. Right now, they're the Six of Pentacles with the Devil. The Six of Pentacles talks about reciprocity, give and take. It talks about a generous nature, being charitable. And the Devil energy talks about something that you are very tempted by, obsessed with. It could also be some toxic energy for some. But what I'm picking up for person A is I feel like, yeah, I really feel like person A is consumed with the physical, how do I say this? Is consumed with the physicality of this connection. They're extremely passionate about the way someone gives either physical pleasure or consumed with the way that someone feels, their touch. It's a very tactile feeling that I'm getting from person A here. They're obsessed with the way that it feels either to be with person B, or they're just obsessed with the way that this person makes them feel. And because of that, it's turned them into somewhat of a giver. When I feel like this person could normally be more of a receiver, or a person who a person who kind of, it's turned them into a bit of a pleaser. There's something about this connection that makes them want to please someone, especially in a sexual way. But it's not just with that. It's also, a little bit to do with resource as well. This person, whatever this connection is, it's kind of giving them this urge and energy to want to give more than they're used to giving, or that they're normally accustomed to giving to someone else. Now, for this person here, for person B, we have the Page of Swords with the Hanged Man. I feel like this Hangman energy is kind of in stark contrast with this Page of Swords energy in some ways, but in other ways not. I feel like with the Page of Swords energy for this person, they're trying to grasp what this connection is or is going to be. There's still a little bit of confusion, so they feel like they have to look for information either about this person or it's either about this person or just about the situation in general or what's going on with this person. I feel like with this Hangman energy, I feel like person B is trying to figure out whether they want to sacrifice certain things in their life for this connection. Like, is it going to be worth the sacrifice? I got to get the information on what's going on between the two of us, because I would have to make some changes in my life. There are things that I would have to sacrifice and change that I'm used to, right? That are just part of my daily routine that I don't have to think about, or that it's just kind of the way that their life is structured. Bringing someone else in would change some things. And so I feel like this person is trying to figure out whether this person, A, is worth that sacrifice, or if they want it. And that's why I think this conversation needs to happen between these two people. This person could also, especially with as much desirous energy as over here, I feel like this person could be confused over whether or not this is just a physical connection. And so they're kind of remaining stagnant. They're not, not making any sudden movements or changes, trying to observe with the Page of Swords what this connection really is and what it could turn into or be. So let's talk about the near future for these two. Very interesting energy, this too. And we have the Lovers. I really feel like from now to the end of March, this connection is going to deepen and deepen and deepen. There is a very strong sexual physical bond here that this is the kind of sexual bond that only gets better with time. Honestly, this is it is what it is. But as the connection deepens, the pleasure deepens for these two. I also feel like in the next month that I feel like there's going to be clarity brought for these two of where they want to move forward with this King of Pentacles energy and deciding. And I feel like these two are going to decide that they want to take the next step in this connection and focus on one another with the Lovers card. On focusing on where this could be, what this connection could grow into, because you definitely see the potential in this connection, but there needs to be more focus on one another. And I think both of these people are going to do that in the near future and kind of pursue this This is deeper, honestly, than physical, but both people may not be aware of it. One may not be aware of how deep this connection could potentially be, but I feel like someone's going to start to get that awareness too by the end of March. So I hope that that was helpful and provided a little bit of clarity for you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Gemini.